Next February, we'll be running our upcoming cohort in this part of the world between February and May 2026. And one of the upcoming events that we have is the opportunity to pitch your ideas to startup investors and experts online. This will be on the 2nd of December at 6 p.m. We've got some great mentors who will be ready to give you feedback, customized feedback. And I have a background originally as a techie, but then moved into management as well as marketing. And these days I'm a partner at Right Click Capital, where we invest in technology companies across Australia, New Zealand and Southeast Asia, including software, deep technology and IoT connected devices. Paul Krzyzewski, my fellow co-director, has many years of knowledge that has been built up through product management, and he's worked with teams both here and in other countries building really, really interesting products. And he's also got experience across 4 startups. So Paul has the product management chops, and together we are really delighted to be helping founders in this part of the world build their dream company. We're supported by Addison's, which is a well-known Australian law firm who have a practice that specialises in assisting startup founders. And Rebecca Dooley, who's a partner at Addison's, has been a very strong supporter of Founder Institute. We are joined by some other renowned mentors, including Sorel, Chris, Joanne and Matt, who have experience across fintech, across starting SaaS businesses, both here and overseas, investing. And we are thrilled that they have been some of our top-rated mentors and have signed up to help us in the cohort ahead. Some of you might be wondering, what is this Founder Institute? Well, we're the world's largest global network of startup accelerators, investors, and advisors. Now, the Founder Institute program is a part-time program. So you might have heard of things like a Y Combinator startup type weekend, or you might have heard of programs where they're a full-time residential program. Founder Institute is a part-time program, and we're a pre-seed accelerator where we help founders and teams get initial traction so that they can prepare for pre-seed funding. Founder Institute, as I mentioned before, is part of a broader community. And what we see here is founders taking part in this core program, which lasts 3 to 4 months. And after this core program, there are multiple advanced accelerators, such as the Funding Lab and the Leadership Lab. And there is also then the Founder Institute Venture Network. What is this Founder Institute called? Over the last 4 months, our founders have been getting their ideas right. They've been validating these ideas. They've been working out what is the minimum product they need to build. And then they've been challenged around how will they drive revenue with this validated product. You can see over the 14 weeks, there have been a bunch of sprints that people have taken part in. There's been research and development, pitching and testing. But you'll notice one of the things that we talk about at Founder Institute is this startup rule of 1. It's this methodology that's proven to ensure there is real entrepreneurial potential. Instead of solving 10 problems, solve 1 for 1 customer type with 1 product that has a killer feature and ideally 1 revenue stream. It's okay to have multiple in the end, but initially you want to have 1 revenue stream. We provide constant feedback. There's rating sessions, there's office hours, there's peer-to-peer working groups. And we like our feedback to be actionable, not this fuzzy type of feedback. We want for there to be dashboards for founders to get this feedback from, where there's major review sessions where people get to pitch twice, sometimes 3 times in 1 session. And then there's customized sprints. And we do this because we have, having been around for more than 10 years, having an online platform for our founders and mentors. Listen to what Gagan Bayani has said, who's the co-founder of Udemy. Without Founder Institute, Udemy may have never raised any money. Founder Institute portfolio companies are around the world Look at that. And we want to make sure that in Australia and New Zealand, we continue to make impact. Some of the key benefits of accelerators and incubators, and look how much there's been this increase in the highlight of peer support, the impact of peer support. Now, after this 14-week program, our founders here are going to get a bunch of support, a bunch of alumni benefits. Founder Institute is hard. So when you speak with a family member or a friend who's been through Founder Institute and they've said, oh, there's so much pitching, they're wanting us to do all these sprints, it's so hard. It's true, it's hard. But we would suggest building a fundable startup. That's a startup that's scalable, that is going to impact thousands, tens of thousands of people, is even harder. So these are the things we do. We empower, we push for honest feedback. We want people to deliver because customers want you to deliver. One of the things, if you're interested in Founder Institute or interested in possibly exploring the founder life, why not take part in this entrepreneur DNA assessment for free? And it will tell you what is your founder personality type. I think it's super helpful. It's something I've done. And even over the years, as I've done this, some of my traits have shifted. Our next cohort, running virtually, remotely, is going to be in February 2026. As mentioned before, we have an upcoming event on the 2nd of December. We'd love to see you there. And if you'd like more information, please go to fi.co/events.